Hey guys, what's going on? Today I got the final video for the 2016 Chevrolet Impala. This thing is officially done and for sale. So if you want this car and you're relatively local, there you go, 9 grand. Asking 9 grand for this thing. It's in pretty good shape. Obviously, I mean, the body's in beautiful shape now that I've gotten it all fixed. Tires have decent tread on them. Could be worse. They're probably at about 20% life left on them, I'd say. They're gonna make it through the summer, is what I'm trying to say, but they're not gonna make it for another winter. You can see this is pretty smooth right here, so, but the tread in the middle is pretty decent still, and the other side is also low on the bolt side too. So they're evenly wearing out. Actually, this is probably the best tire on the car right here. This one's actually got about maybe 30% tread, 40% left on it. So, so tires are decent. They already got a little bit of brake dust on them. We did take this thing for a little test run last night to clean up the brakes. You know, it's been sitting a while, so cleaned up the brakes, got the car a little dirty, but that's okay because it cleans up really well. As you guys can see, I mean, I cleaned it up pretty, and it looks very, very nice comparatively. Gaps are pretty decent. The hood gap is probably the most off out of anything. It's really not that bad if you look. I've seen much, much worse. Just looking on Craigslist and Facebook the other day, I was looking at cars because I thought I didn't do a great job on my gaps, but man, I was impressed at myself because I saw some of these guys doing this body work and it really just looked like crap. Let me go ahead and, oh, this thing's already unlocked. I forgot them. There you go. There's some scratches on the bottom of the door. It looks like dirt. There's a little bit of dirt right there maybe, but interior's very, very clean. Smells great, and smells actually like a brand new car. Actually, I was surprised. This thing really does smell like brand new. Got a little bit of dirt right there, but that's okay. It isn't new. And no, the car's looking very good. Interior cleaned up as I expected it to. It's very nice. You guys can see this thing's like pristine. It really is. And you might be asking, why don't I just give up the Buick or the Camry and drive this on the road? That's because I don't want to drive a vehicle. You know, if I wreck the Camry or the Buick, I'm out $1 grand. This thing, I'm out basically 9 or 10 grand. So I'd rather not drive this on the road. I'd rather drive something like the Camry, which the next video you guys will see is on the Camry. This is actually part 1 of 3 videos. The next video after that is going to be on the 2004 GMC Sierra, which has come a pretty decent away from where it was, and I'll show you guys everything I've done to that. But overall, this car's pretty much all ready to go. It's a really nice looking car, really good running, and I'll go ahead and pop the hood for you guys. Let me go ahead and actually start it up, because you guys, I don't know if I've ever started this thing up on camera, but it's just 3.6 V6, you know, your standard run-of-the-mill GM motor for I think they're still using it actually in quite a few vehicles. So let me go ahead and start this thing up. Go ahead and pop the hood. Has plenty of power, you know. These things do make quite a bit of power. I made sure to clean up the under the engine compartment a little bit. There you go. And this thing runs great. I did have a slight misfire when I originally got it, but I got that since fixed. Actually, I think either it was because of a clogged injector, because the I don't think the car was ran for quite some time, and I think these motors are sensitive to not being ran, if that makes sense. They get gummed up. And also the battery cables. I know these cars are very sensitive about battery connections and stuff like that as well, and these were extremely corroded when I got the car. So I cleaned those up, got those nice and shiny and clean metal, and I ran this thing a few times and the misfire went away, and I've ran it a few times since, and that misfire has not come back. And it wasn't that bad of a misfire. You'd have to try to make it misfire though. I mean, it'd have to be cold and you'd have to rev it up. And I don't know why. It was just when you revved it up when it was cold, it would start misfiring. But then you shut it off, you wait a little bit, and I almost remember it not coming back, which is weird and sounds more electrical than anything else, but it could have been a clogged injector as well. So there you guys go. That was pretty much the quick wrap up on the Impala. I know I didn't get that many videos on this thing, but you know, not much interest I've noticed, especially in my last Impala videos. Not a whole lot of interest in these. I think I got more views on trucks, so just what people are interested in. I mean, it's an Impala, so you see these all the time on the road, so it's not that interesting. It's just, you know, your A to B car, and they do it pretty good. Pretty good cars. If you're wondering why I left the license plate on it, usually I don't leave license plates on cars. That's actually just a dummy plate. That's an old plate. So you see there's no plate on the back of the car. That's just to make people think, you know, our pesky neighbors, you know, it happens. Anyway, just don't want the neighbors saying, oh, there's too many unregistered cars and stuff like that. So you guys may understand if you guys have a lot of cars in your yard and you've been reported before. We haven't been reported in quite some time, but we don't want to get reported again. So alrighty, well, like, comment, subscribe. That's a story for another time anyway. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit thumbs up if you guys liked the Impala mini-series, really. Alrighty, bye-bye.